Welcome to the channel, Gaming Army. The two videos today find us in our Warhammer. It is a Warhammer 9D. And the first drop, we're playing Assault Mode on Viridian Bog. We've already moved into High Ground Delta 5. And we're looking for enemy targets like a Hunchback who's passing through. We do a quick shot on him and pull back. I don't want to push that. That is a very bad position considering it looks like most of the enemy units are Echo 5, Fox 5 at this point. Swinging around to the other side, it looks like my Executioner has found a wayward Trebuchet who is open CT. Now, Trebuchets are known for being notoriously squishy, so we go full YOLO mode on the Trebuchet, and a couple of blasts allow us to punch through his rear CT, getting the kill on the Trebuchet. Spinning around again, I'm going to continue following my Executioner around. We'll use some of this shell for coverage, just because I don't know what's on the other side here. And it looks like the enemy units are further back. That means there's no immediate contacts, and we're going to have to take the fight to them. So while we move into position, let's talk about the loadout on this particular mech. We currently are sporting 2 large lasers and 5 medium pulse lasers. That makes this more of a close, arguably mid-range brawly type build, but it does bring quite a bit of firepower to the table. And we're going to demonstrate that on this Kodiak. Yeah, he's on the steps, not looking at us, so we get a good shot in on him. And in fact, maybe we'll go back for seconds. I don't know if he's really paying attention, and he is. He does manage to get a shot out on us. And now I'm going to play the waiting game. He's underneath a UAV, and I'm watching the direction he's facing. Now he's starting to twist and move out, so we pull forward again, getting another shot on his mech, and I want to pursue him. And as we head out in hot pursuit, there's missiles from in front of us to the right. So we're going to swing around and see if we can't get in behind this dirty lurmer in the background. So for those of you that don't like getting lurmed, follow the old adage, seek and ye shall find. And we found an awesome sporting LRMs. We're going to light him up, put him under pressure. I have a light mech giving me support in harassing this awesome, and he's not so awesome. Those are some LRM 20s he's sporting, as well as some support weapons, but we're driving him off. He's backing off to cover, and one of his teammates, the Black Knight, is moving in. Now, I have to be careful. My right torso is open, and Black Knights carry a lot of firepower, so I've got to be careful how I take the shots. My teammate is adding support harassment, and the Black Knight is focusing him because he doesn't like that flamer. He manages to take out my little friend, but that's okay because we are able to avenge him by punching through rear CT on the Black Knight. Now we're freed up to continue our pursuit of the awesome. I want to get his attention, spin him around, and take the left torso. Now he is half down. I'm going to cool off a second and then re-engage with my large lasers, my pulse lasers. He's retaliating with his missiles, which is a little more spread, a little less focus. So I'm going to keep pushing him because now his CT is wide open, and we managed to get the kill. And here comes an adder, and we don't like adders. I don't like spiders, I don't like snakes, and we need to punch through his center torso, removing him from the game as well. Pushing forward, I hope to reacquire the enemy Kodiak. There he is. We have made contact, and ooh, he makes some contact with us right back. And now I am open both side torsos, so I've got to be a little more cautious before I peek out again. And it looks like an enemy light is trying to push out into the open ground, so we will quickly take one leg and then sweep the second leg. But we're taken out from behind while we were busy focusing the light mech. Score is 9-8. We're going to stick with this one and see if my team can pull out the win. Score quickly becomes 10-8, and the Kodiak is under tremendous pressure, and it's only a matter of time before he is taken out, leaving one enemy unit left on the board, and he appears to be in the low ground of Fox 5. It's a Marauder, and I believe that is the unit that shot me in the back. So now he reaps what he has sown and is quickly focused down by my remaining teammates to end our match. Checking our end screen on this one, we wind up with 5 kills, 8 components destroyed, 801 damage done. Moving on to our next drop. This one has us playing domination mode on Grim Plexus. Now, we've moved into the Fox 7 area, and we're assisting a teammate in holding the clock. There is a rather cheeky bushwhacker over towards Gulf 8 who wants to trade shots with us, and I'm happy to do that as long as I can hold the lock on him for my teammates so they can do exactly what you're seeing now and just spam him with lots of missile fire. He wisely pulls back. Good for us, bad for him. Now, another scenario that's playing out is the fact that it looks like the enemy wants to set up in the Fox 8 area. And in my opinion, that is the worst place on this map, because if you're on the back side of it and you're not watching the terrain around you, the enemy can easily sneak up and be on top of you before you even realize that they're there. They can use the buildings and those two giant rock spears to mask their approach. So I kind of hate Fox 8. I'm glad to see that the enemy is in there. So that being said, we're going to kick out to the right, and now we can see some targets of opportunity across the way. We'll get some shots in on legs or any other exposed components. We just have to kind of thread the needle between the buildings and structures with our shots. And look at this. There is the cheeky bushwhacker from before. We're going to take our time, line up the shot, and alpha his back. That will end his match. And coming around the corner, there is a direwolf. Our headshot attempt on the direwolf is only marginally successful. I did manage to hit cockpit, but not with enough of my weapons to punch through the cockpit armor. And now the enemy Piranha shows up again. I'm very disappointed about that. I was hoping somebody had taken him out of the equation at this stage of the game. Now he is critically open in that left leg, so hopefully somebody can leg him and finish him off in short order. I do need to be aware that he's in my area because he does pack a bit of a punch, but I want to stay focused on the direwolf. He is retreating into cover, and I want to finish the work I started on his center torso. He's got some support now from his teammates. He is open, center torso, and he has thrown out an airstrike at me. I'm going to back off, and his consumable hits nada. So we've used up his airstrike, and I think somebody finally finished him off. So from this point forward, we're going to push in, re-engage with the rest of my teammates who have come up and over the top. And this is a target-rich environment, including a Mad Cat Mark II. Got to be aware of him and see if I can get something done on this far right side. They're up in the high ground. Oh, except for the Mad Cat. He looks like he wants to play. He's coming after me. So we're going to pop a UAV and back off and not face him directly. Instead, we're going to play Ring Around the Rosie. I think I have him on speed, and I should be able to get into his back forward back shot if I play this correctly. And he is still going Ring Around the Rosie, and there is that nice, juicy Mad Cat Mark II back. And we get a full alpha in. He is open in the rear, and he is running. Now, I think he got hung up there. And we go into full bully mode at this point and get another shot on his back. He's nice and orange. Take the torso and arm and finish him off center torso, and down he goes for our second kill of the match. So pulling back around, looking for the next opportunity. Here comes a Mauler, and he is LRM 20s on both side torsos. I see a teammate is engaged with another enemy unit, so that means the Mauler is all mine. I don't know how this is going to go. He's got me on armor, but let's see if we can get some work done. Again, seeing if I can take the easy way out and just get a clean headshot. Doesn't work. I go through the center torso, but I get taken out in return. And if you look closely, that was a Black Knight. And that was Ronin from the previous match. So karma has fully come back to bite me on this drop. Switching over to follow the rest of this with my teammates. They're mopping things up quite quickly now, and they managed to get the last kill on Ronin. Checking out our end screen on this one, we finish off with 3 kills, 4 KMDDs, 819 damage done.